So on this show, have you shot your segments yet? Do you know what your segments are going to be? And
yeah, we shot them in last August in, like I said, in Alabama and Florida.
Did you get to be in on what? I know they're not really pranks, but what these scenarios would be?
I got to sort of like guide them and sort of like put my 2 cents in, and it's funny when you watch the show because John Quinones is really like managing the show over his like on a device, like tell them to say this, and I'm watching the show in real time, like, ooh, don't do that, that's it. Like I'm really like I'm watching it like a viewer, and because my dad's from Alabama, I felt really like connected to like don't embarrass me, Alabama, because as we all know, Alabama is good for embarrassing itself. So, right. And I was really like, I can't put Alabama on television and have Alabama look bad and then still go visit my dad. So I was really in, so I got to like really like help sort of craft some of these things and also really be a part of when Alabama looks good, I'm like, it's like they scored a touchdown. I'm like, yeah, Alabama doesn't look shitty, because Alabama really
that's
goes,
on the license plate, by the way.
Yeah. Alabama goes way out of its way.
That's their motto.
Yeah. Alabama often goes way out of its way to look shitty. So I was nervous about it, but and I've been texting people in Alabama like, can I still come home? Can I still walk around? Yeah.
Does it? How old were you when you left Alabama?
I mean, I've been going my whole life, so I never like I used to go every summer. I used to and I lived there for 2.5 years, but I've never like lived there for a whole period of time.
Am I wrong? I would feel like summer would be the time to take a break from Alabama.
Well,
that's got to be brutal.
My mom felt summer was the time to ship her son off to Alabama so she could enjoy her summer.
Oh.
That was how my mom was like, go visit your dad so you can connect with your dad. And so I grew up thinking that my mom
should be very close to the equator.
Yeah. I grew up thinking my mom never had a social life. And she's like, no, I did that in the summers. That's when I was out doing fun things, is when I would send you to your dad's in Alabama. So, yeah.
Were you an only child?
I'm an only child.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I can only imagine. And trust me, as a child, I spent a lot of time imagining.
Whenever I find these sad only children who are like, I wish I had. I'm like, I had none of that. I was so happy to be an only child. I feel so like. I feel like you get to have your own thoughts. You get to think your own things. You get to do your own thing. Like I have 3 daughters, and they're always just fighting about nonsense. And I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, I say to my middle kid, yeah, it was great to be an only child. So I understand what you're dealing with right now, because I wouldn't want to put up with any of this nonsense.
Well, I have 2 kids, and it still doesn't in any way resemble how I grew up.
No.
Because there's, a level of sanity, civility, order. And I love my parents. They did a great job, but there was just, when you have a child every 4 months.
Well, plus we have a 5-year-old. We have a 5-year-old who wasn't born during COVID, but she was 1 when COVID started. So she's really like I said, she's feral. She does not understand polite society. We had to when we dropped her off for the first day of kindergarten, we had to give a list to the kindergarten teacher, like, she doesn't really do clothes every day. She's not really into sometimes she barks, it's just, but good luck. So
someone told me that's a real phenomenon. My kids were older during COVID, but that there was this for kids that weren't around other kids during that crucial time. Mm-hmm. They have like sharpened incisors and long fingernails.
Oh yeah,
and prehensile tails.
Yeah,
they're like
no. She's like the other day we were in the car and she's feral. She's like, "Arr!" Like she'll growl. It's like, and so my wife said something to her like, "Oh, you're really acting like a baby monster," and my daughter, and I quote, said, "I am not a baby."
But didn't disagree with Monster. Conan, you're a redheaded asshole. I'm not really a redhead.
Yeah.
I'm a strawberry blonde. What about asshole? Carry on.